What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we met with Princess Zelda and found out that pretty much a good majority of Hyrule has been enveloped in Twilight, and our friends are in danger, and we need to save them. So, in order to do that, in this episode, we need to find a sword and a shield, although we can't really use them because, as you can tell, we are still stuck in our wolf form, and we're not going to be able to change back anytime soon, it seems like, because we're not even sure why we're stuck in this form, but I'm sure we'll find out later on, and hopefully figure out a way to transform back into our human form. Until that, we'll just have to deal with it. Personally, I don't particularly like the wolf style of gameplay. I prefer being Link as a human, but, I mean, it's not too terrible. It's still somewhat fun, I guess. Wait! Who's this? Oh, it's a squirrel. Thank you for taking care of those bad guys. They made both the village and the forest a mess. They kidnapped the village children. Oh no, that's terrible. But I know you're not one of them. I can tell because you smell like the trees of Oradon. If you run into any trouble, try talking to the animals. We animals understand one another, so you'll be alright. Alright, so that is another feature of Wolf Link. You can actually talk to other animals and get, like, you know, different tips or hints from them and stuff like that. It's pretty much the same thing, how you can talk to, like, spirits with your senses, except you can do it in the normal world. Oh, how did it come to this? What's wrong, man? The children. Please say nothing's happened. Please forgive your good-for-nothing father. Alright, so we want to be a little bit careful since we're back in the village now, and we are still a wolf. Most of the villagers will be frightened by us, so you kind of want to be a little bit, like, sneaky when you're going through here. Oh, about that shield. Hey, not so loud. Oh, they're talking about a shield, huh? Well, let's sneak up on them and see if we can listen in on their conversation without them noticing us. So, that shield is still in your house, right? Yeah, it should be in our storage loft. Good. Go grab it, quick as you can. Russell got wounded pretty bad, so we can't go search for the kids. I'll take over for him. But Russell had a sword, Mayor, and he still got hurt. If you're unarmed, you're done for. I'll be fine. The sword we were gonna present to the royal family should still be at Russell's house. Oh yeah? Alright, I understand, Mayor. I'll hurry up and get that shield. You just wait here. Oh no, they spotted us. No good, run! Well, at least we know there's a shield inside that house, so that's one good thing to come from that. That's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? Ugh, look at that open window. This village is full of idiots. Hey, I'm from this village. So, we should jump up there. But from where? Well, I would guess just from the ground next to it, Midna, and you're calling us the idiots. Monster! Uh-oh, you've returned for more, haven't you? My daughter, return her! And take this! Oh no, that's hawk grass. That can only mean one thing. Listen, dude, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to break into that house and steal a shield. That sounds a lot worse than it does in my head. I'm just gonna get out of here before we get attacked by that hawk. And hey, it's Sarah's cat. What does she want? Were you attacked by that hawk? You're no match for him. I'm sorry. That person calling the hawk is my master's husband. You could sneak up from behind and scare him, Meow. Ah, that actually sounds like a pretty good idea. If we scare him, maybe he'll just, like, leave us alone or something. What do you want, Midna? Hey, that guy up there, don't just ignore him, do something. We're working on it right now, calm down. I was actually hoping that I could get close enough to this rock, that way, you know, we could trigger this. Come on, let's get up on the roof from here and scare that guy. Look at him, posing like he's all important. Wait until he sees us. Yeah, we'll show him. So now we can use Midna to jump on this roof, and now we can sneak up from behind this guy very carefully. So, boo! What's going on now, tough guy? Whoa! Yeah, that's right. You run away. And from here we can call on Midna again and jump over to this water wheel, and now we're on the roof. Hooray! Now let's just break into this house, grab our shield, and then we'll be halfway done. And would you look at that, the shield's right across from us. Fantastic. Anyways, let's call upon Midna one more time. Found it, found it. You didn't do anything, I knew where it was the whole time. Let's just jump up here though, and now we can dash into the wall twice, and ta-da! There we go, the shield is ours. Now we could use Z to defend ourselves, but since we're kind of a wolf, doesn't really do much. It looks kind of cheap. Well, what do you expect? This is kind of a small village. Alright then, next is a sword. Hurry up and get one. Alright, so from that conversation we overheard earlier, we know that there is a sword at Russell's house. So what do you say we try and break into that house and get it? What was that sound? The children could not have returned, could they? I must go out and search one last time. You get inside the house. I have placed a sword that was to be our gift to Hyrule on the couch. If the mayor comes for it, please give it to him. But darling, your injuries. Uh-oh. Well, this is not good. So Russell is out on the prowl, and you're going to want to avoid him because even though he's injured, he still has a sword, and he will still try to attack you if you get close to him and, like, pose a threat. But if you just, like, go around him, he shouldn't be too much of a problem. Basically, though, what you want to do is get to the side of his house, turn on your senses, and check it out. There's a dig spot next to these logs, and, well, if we dig down, guess what? Since he never finished the flooring in his house, we can just dig right in. And the sword is directly on the couch, so let's just grab this, and bam! There we go, we got ourselves the Oradon sword. Midna should be pretty happy. Alright, so now you have a sword. It looks like you can actually be useful when you concentrate. Thanks. Alright, no more detours. I'm going to take you back into the Twilight. Go back to the woods where you first transformed into that shape. Alright, well, I guess now we sort of have our starting gear again, if you will. And there's really nothing else that we need to do in this village now, so going back to the Twilight does seem like a good idea, I suppose. Let's try and avoid Russell again, because he should still be out here. Yeah, he's over there. I don't want to deal with him. Don't really want to terrorize this village anymore, so we'll just get out of here and go back to the Twilight Realm, although not really too sure why we had to, like, pick up this sword and shield now, since we can't use it, and I really don't think Midna is going to be the one to use the sword and shield, so I guess maybe we're just grabbing it for later on when we do eventually transform back into our normal self. Wait. Uh-oh. What's this? Come to my spring. I wonder who this could be. You have been transformed by the power of shadow. Come to me. Uh-oh, it's a trap! Beware, a shadow being, it approaches! Well, gee, thanks, guy, you couldn't warn me a little bit sooner? Every time you see a red portal, you always know it's going to be something bad, pretty much. Anyways, we have another one of these weird Twilight beasts. These guys are a little bit easier to take on now that we're in our wolf form, but we can just, like, latch onto them and press A to gnaw at their neck. It's kind of vicious if you really think about it, but 2 attacks will take them out easy peasy. So there we go. Oh, brave youth. I am one of the 4 light spirits that protect Hyrule at behest of the gods. I am Ordana. The black beast you slayed was a shadow being. It had come to seize the power of light I wield. My brethren in Hyrule have already had their light stolen by these fell beasts. The entire kingdom has been reduced to a netherworld ruled by the cursed powers of darkness. The blight will not stop with Hyrule. Before long, the entire world of light will fall into the hands of the king who rules the Twilight. To save this land from the King of Twilight, the lost light must be recovered. The 3 light spirits who have lost their light must be revived. There is but one who can revive them and redeem this land. You. You still have not discovered your true power. Those transformed by Twilight usually cannot recover their original forms. Unless, if you were to return to Faron Woods, where you were first transformed, if you were to revive the Light Spirit, there, by the power of the Light Spirit, you may find the means to regain your other state of being. Well, alright then, I guess we do have a chance to return back to our original form, but we have to go to Faron Woods and revive the Light Spirit. We were sort of on our way there already, but I guess this gives us even more motivation to get back there now, because I desperately want to return back to our human form. Then we can really start to get things done, and holy crap, it is really dark over here. The Twilight might even be expanding, who knows? Hey. Look, the Faron Woods that you know so well, they're now covered in Twilight. You might not be able to come back here, but do you still want to go? Well, yeah, we really don't have much of a choice, so let's do it. You know, Minna, you could be a little more gentle with bringing us into the Twilight. Like, that kind of looks like it hurt. Anyways, though, here we are, back in Faron Woods. And if I had to guess, that spring is probably where the Light Spirit is located. We did also pass it when we were on Epona when we went to save Talo a while back too. So these are the weapons you use in your world. Well, not exactly like that, Min. I don't even know why you have the shield on your face right now. It's not a mask, but... Oh, calm down. You're gonna hurt someone with that. Be careful. You really think that this thing can slay the creatures of Twilight? Not with the way you're using it. Well, I won't use these, but I'll hang on to them for you. Oh, great. Thanks so much. Glad I wasted all that time getting them. Alright, a promise is a promise. I trust you enough to help. Well, that's good. What do you want? In exchange for my help, though, I need you to gather some things for me. Again? What now? Look, I can't tell you all the details now, but it'll be easy, trust me. Alright. But enough about that. Do you hear that noise? It's the lamentation of the spirit that had its light stolen. Where in the world could it be? Better get going, don't you think? Don't blame me for your world's fate if you don't hurry up and find the light. You know, Minna, you're not really good at, giving motivational speeches. Come on, snap to it. But she is right, though. The Twilight is spreading, so we better go and find that light spirit as fast as we can to hopefully dispel the Twilight and return ourselves to our original form, and maybe even rescue Colin and Ilya while we're at it, although I doubt it's going to be as easy as saving that first light spirit, so we're probably going to have to do a lot more. And oh no, we're trapped again, and here comes another portal. That can only mean one thing. we've got to fight some more Shadow Beasts, so that's going to be fun. This time, though, it's not just one of them, it's actually 3 of them, and these guys can be kind of dangerous in large groups. You'll see why in a second, but as far as damage output, these guys actually do a heart of damage. Aw, we're penned in again. Pfft, who do they think they're dealing with? No need to take these little pests on one at a time, right? You can take them all at once. So, you can handle this by yourself, can't you? Good luck, bye. Oh great, thanks a lot, Midna. Just leave us here all by ourselves. At least we do know how to attack these guys and take them down now by lunging at them and just biting their neck. Although I'm not too sure what she was talking about, like attacking them all at once, considering we don't actually know how to do that yet. Although I doubt that'll be too much of a problem. Don't speak too soon though, because these guys actually do have a very annoying ability. So if they're in a group and you leave one of them alive, they can just sort of like scream and instantly revive the other enemies around them. So it's actually really obnoxious. What's the holdup? If you leave the last one alive, it's just going to use that shriek to bring the others back. Listen, let me help you out here. Just move like I tell you. You just hold down B and I'll expand an energy field. Enclose all of your enemies within it and release the button. Alright, sounds easy enough. So yeah, basically just hold down B, and if we can line up all the enemies in here, actually, yeah, we're not going to have time to do that. It does have a limited amount of time, like you can hold the charge for it, so you kind of got to be a little bit careful, but as long as you get everyone in it, you can attack them pretty much all at the same time before they have a chance to scream, and that's how you deal with groups of these enemies. So it's actually pretty easy because it kills them all in one hit too. Anyways, the Light Spirit and the Spring are directly in front of us, but you know what? I think I'm going to end off the episode here, so if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.